Morning, Steve. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I need a new phone system, but besides that, I'm all right.
Okay.
Hey,
Does that mean you can't hear me good?
I can hear you. No, I can hear you now. We've got a lot of issues here, Mayor. But anyway, so let's get serious for a second here. First of all, I want to get your reaction. I do want to talk about your social media post about the mental health facility that obviously the state was looking at. Bradley County has been in the news the last few days, but last night, State Senator Adam Lowe told Local 3, our news partners down there, that Bradley County is no longer a consideration. What do you make of that?
Well, I did hear about the News 3 report, and that's good news, I think. The state hasn't notified me of that yet. Of course, I don't know if they will. I'll probably be calling them this morning to verify, but hopefully that is the outcome of it. I don't think it was ever a done deal anyway. I think they were seriously considering Bradley County, and I know when they came to meet with me, they wanted to make sure that I knew they were considering a site in Bradley County, and they were asking for suggestions on what they should do. And that's when I suggested that they talk to people in the community and have some community and citizen meetings. And of course, that's when the talk began. But I think after the commission did what they did on Monday night, and they got the message that we did not wish for them to come to Bradley County, that they're probably reconsidering and will continue on down the road looking for other sites, I hope.
We're joined by Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis on our phones this morning. So, couple just going back a little bit here and a little bit of the timeline. Let's talk about when you first learned the state was considering relocating Moccasin Bend to Bradley County, and then what you were told at that time.
Well, they came to see me one morning, about 8:30 in the morning. I remember the commissioner, the mental health commissioner, uh, her and 4 or 5 of her people from the state, and they went through the process that they were looking to build a new facility. Gave me the reasons why they couldn't rebuild at Moccasin Bend, and they were looking at other sites. They had come across a site in Bradley County that was for sale, and that they were seriously considering it. They told me where it was at, which was near exit 20 and so forth. And again, it was more of an FYI. We're looking at it. We'll want to let you know that and get your input. And that's when I immediately told them that, well, you need to talk to people in the community, in my opinion. You need to have community meetings to see if the people support this idea, and they agreed to do that.
Certainly. So we're joined by Mayor Davis. So obviously, it's become a big topic of conversation in town the last couple of days. So let's talk about concerns that you and the Bradley County Commission had about that or have about that, and that area there of exit 20, that location.
Well, I figured the citizens would have concerns. It could be one of those things that once their questions are answered, they would be more okay with it. But they needed to meet with the citizens and hear their concerns and answer their questions and see how that went. As far as Bradley County was concerned, it is in an area that is primed for development in the next few years. I believe Exit 20 is already growing and will continue to grow. The owner of the property had been coming to the county asking for a sewer easement across county property to get sewer to his property, and at that time they were saying that it was going to be warehousing. Um, I never really understood the urgency because they kept pushing it and pushing it. Came to 2 or 3 meetings saying we need this approved. The city's going to annex it, and we need the sewer to get to the property so we can, go through with the sale. Ultimately, the commission voted for the easement, and a week or two later, I finally signed the easement, and that was about the time that the state then came to see me. But we had concerns of the location, the things that, usually when I'm out recruiting something to come to Bradley County, it's going to bring revenue to the county. It's got benefits. Sometimes it has some negatives along with it, but usually it has a lot of benefits. This one was bringing no revenue to the county. It was not bringing jobs to the community, as some people think. their explanation said that they would be, if they chose Bradley County, they would build a facility and move the existing employees from Moccasin Bend to Bradley County. So it wasn't bringing jobs, it wasn't bringing revenue. Road issues, what would that do to our emergency services, especially to our EMS and our hospital? There was just a lot of questions at that point.
All right. And one more question. We're joined by Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis. And just overall, what role do you think local government should have when the state considers placing a major facility like this in a community?
Well, I realize the state can do pretty much what they want to do, don't get me wrong, but they should always, in my opinion, consider what the community thinks about something. Whatever they're wanting to bring here, they ought to be meeting with the citizens, talking to them about it and explaining to them about it. Usually, once people understand more about what's going on, they need that better understanding, and so they can support it or at least not be totally against it. In this case, they hadn't done that yet. Now, in the state's defense, they probably weren't far enough along in the process to seem fit to do that. But they did start talking to people in the community, and I would assume that the community meetings would have been coming if they had continued to pursue it. But based on the Channel 3 story and what Senator Lowe had to say with the Channel 3 report, it sounds like that they've gotten the message that Bradley County does not want it. Most of the citizens, in my opinion, do not want it. County government doesn't want it. County Commission voted unanimously to send that message. So I think they've gotten the message, and they will continue on down the road and look for other sites, I hope. So hopefully most of that's behind us. But I will get that verified this morning and get back to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, so back to the beginning, you said you're going to verify that with Senator Lowe this morning. Is that right?
I put a call in to Senator Lowe. I wasn't able to get him. He's probably already out and about. But once I'm at the office, I'll try to get a hold of the commissioner also and hear it straight from her.
Okay, very good. Hey, Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis. Hey, Gary, thanks for calling in, and hope you and your entire family have a wonderful Christmas. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve. You too, and Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas. Mayor Gary Davis, of course, that issue became a big talking point the last couple of days since the Bradley County Commission voted unanimously to oppose Moccasin Bend being moved to Bradley County. That site, as the mayor said, under consideration. But bring you up to date, a bit of breaking news. State Senator Adam Lowe telling Local 3 that he spoke with the State Department of Mental Health, and that based on the community response in the last couple of days, including the commission, that Bradley County is no longer a consideration for the State Department of Mental Health. And so it's, like I said, a lot of people talking about this the past few days. All right, it is 13 before the hour.